episode of American Hot Rod.
We got a lot to do now.
The surf's up as Boyd and his crew enter the final weeks of the 1960 Mercury station wagon build for SOBE.
Would you get mad if I threw something through that clock?
With the build drifting into deep water, the shop goes full tilt to catch the last wave.
A long way to go to get this car done.
But with a groundswell of panic building, Dwayne is caught in the backwash. Will this build be caught in a wipeout, or will the Coddington crew rip this curl? On this episode of American Hot Rod.
Saturday, we've been color sanding the roof all day. I guess our goal for next week is to get the body on the car and get it ready for the wood grain guy to come by, if he can make it next week.
You mix up the base color, yeah? Second spray.
Yeah, we're going to mix up the base for the whole.
We got this guy, Lyle Fisk. He's coming in today. He's going to do all the specialty wood grain on the side panels.
Yeah, what's next?
Tape it up. First, Greg's going to spray down a cream color base, and then Lyle's going to get to work. I just hope he's fast.
This is what he just painted it with, right there. The cream color. Then I'll go in and I'll lay all of the tape down where these things are going to go, about 2 1/4 inches apart. I've been doing it since '55, so I've laid down a few lines, and mainly that's what I am, a custom pinstripe.
Okay.
And then we'll come back with this redder color for the base. And that'll go on, and while that's on and the tape is still on, I will grain it. Depending on the character of the wood that you want to do, whether it's burl or bird's eye maple, or whether you're going to do it, make something look like marble, I can do any of that kind of stuff. They're not something you can just go buy. I make most of my stuff or create it from whatever it takes to make the character. We'll take the tape off so the cream will show through.
Don't get much better than that, man. That's it.
Look at that. It was good.
It burns like a kid in a candy store. Let's see him smile so much.
That was good.
Lyle did a great job today, but there's just a few more things we need to do here before we get the car back up to the hot rod shop.
That was good.
I just got back from my business trip this afternoon. When I walked in, I really feel relieved because they got the car done. These guys did it again. They come through. Hey, Dwayne, let's take this thing out and drive it. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's roll.
I think Boyd really hit a home run on this one. The whole car actually just looks awesome, and I'm real excited about this build. I think it's a super cool car, and it's not very common, which makes it even cooler.
Engine sounds good, huh, Dwayne? This build was probably the biggest car we've ever did. It's a huge undertaking to take on and do in 8 weeks, but those guys back at the shop and everybody did a great job. We're pretty proud to think we got the first hot rod ever run on ethanol. You know, it actually got about 675 horsepower on the dyno, and we're really happy with it. We think that's a big step for the future of hot rods and the future of America.
This is a nice car, ain't it, Boyd? We could probably take this on vacation with the whole family.
This is the 2007 ESA East Coast Scholastic Championship brought to you by New Zealand.
What's up, boss?
How you doing, buddy?
We're in Smyrna Beach, Florida at the ESA Surfing Championships. We brought the new SOBE car down here to unveil it and got to watch all the surfers. This is a huge surfing contest they have down here once a year.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming out.
That's what this car is all about. It's all about, you know, surfing and cruising down the coast and having a good time.
First call for heat number 6, UC, Lee Roth and Morgan O'Connell. Boom, nice turn. White coming all the way through the inside. Time winding down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so folks, gather around, gather around. Get your cameras out, get your video cameras out.
You ready to unveil it?
Do it.
Woo!
For SOBE's needs, it's absolutely exactly what we were hoping for. Just doesn't look real, it's so good.
We got one of the world's ugliest cars and turned it into a pretty car, so it's
Being a car guy and understanding what it takes to put something together, I'm just ecstatic at the quality, the build, everything that went into it. These guys have over-delivered. It's just unbelievable.
Man, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. I mean, there's so much detail, there's so much to it. It's kind of funny to see something that, you know, you see a drawing of and what it actually looks like in reality. And, you know, it just encompasses everything that SOBE's all about.
Does that look like a SOBE car?
Yeah!
What do you think? Maybe I should see if it'll start. Think it'll start? When SOBE first came to me and wanted to build a hot rod, I says, they need a Woody. But I didn't want to build a traditional type Woody. I wanted to build something that was later in the 60s, and so I looked at this 60 Mercury. There was probably a half a dozen or more guys who thought I was crazy when I pulled that big old white station wagon in here. But I knew what it was going to look like before we finished it, you know, so. Actually, at the shop, the guys, and even Dwayne said they like it, so that's a big plus.
I think we've probably done the best we can do with this car as far as making it look good. I mean, the color worked out perfect. The stance on this thing is excellent. The wood grain on the side just brought the paint to life. Just the right amount of chrome left on the car, and the interior is beautiful. So, I mean, yeah, the car came in looking like an ugly duckling, but man, she's beautiful now.
That was good.
Lyle did a great job today.